Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Darren, and in today's video I decided to do another discussion video on... I like to just look at the comments and see what people are talking about, and then if I can somehow just, tie it together in a nice bow with editing and just get my answer on a topic that's like plaguing the channel back to back to back, then hopefully I can maybe answer that one question in a single go instead of just responding to every single person all the time and having to explain myself. And this one is going to be a little bit of an interesting story too, especially with summer ending very soon. A lot of people coming back to school, whether it be maybe first year in college, first year in high school. I do get a variety of different viewers, and I'm not trying to be, too impressionable on people and whatnot, because I feel like you should do what you want to do and follow your dreams, son. But, everybody goes through struggles in left and right, so I just want to give a little bit of my own thoughts on why I try too hard to be so fucking cringy in all my videos with the cringy humor. And I get a lot of comments like that. I get a lot of comments noticing that I'm cringy as fuck. Some people can't tell that it's all for the jokes, it's all for the humor, it's there on purpose. Some people think that's how I am IRL, that I'm some kind of neurotic douchebag. I guess on the internet they say you can be whatever you want to be, but you can't be what other people tell you not to be. And there's a story behind some of my humor, so I just want to talk a bit about that. Some of the humor I like is self-depreciative humor, where you basically make fun of yourself, and really cringy humor. I don't know, something about, like when I watch other YouTube videos of somebody, and that's the kind of humor that they have, that just draws me to them. Because I feel like with self-depreciative humor and with like all the cringy stuff people do, there's a little bit of that human factor to it. There's like it's like a satire on human life, and I'm not trying to be too, I guess, philosophical here. But as a human being, I don't know, everybody went through like, issues with self-confidence. I think at one point or another, some people got, counseling and psychology and meds. Other people just, got into sports or found a hobby that kept them sane. Because if you're going through, I don't know, different parts of your life, whether you be in high school, whether you be in college, whether you be out of college, trying to continue to grow as a human being. Part of the cringy jokes that I like is it just puts a little bit of yourself out there. Like, for example, a lot of my jokes are self-depreciative because I guess it goes back to the whole people have self-confidence issues sometimes, and everybody's been there. Like, I used to be self-confident about my laugh. I'm not an only child, I'm a twin. And my twin would always make fun of me for things. If I say a cringy joke, he would be the first one to point it out. Like, I had that kind of human being present for however long I've been around, and there's always somebody who's criticized me, You would think that the person in your own head is the person that criticizes you the biggest, but when you have this actual common troll living with you all your life, and then you realize that that's your life, it makes you go a little bit crazy here and there. For example, he's the kind of guy that if I were to tell him most helpful advice, he'd think I'm an idiot. He'd think I am just trying to somehow find a way to trip him up. Like, literally no joke. There's some kind of conspiracy theory going on. But to my twin, if I ever tell him something, and I mean in a good possible way, or maybe if it's a joke, or maybe if I'm trying to be funny, or I'm trying to get on the good side, they think it's actually something negative, that I'm trying to attack them, that I'm trying to make fun of them, that I'm trying to use satire to somehow put myself ahead of them in a situation. And he will take a lot of times to find jabs at me whenever he can, make fun of me on this, make fun of me on that. So I kind of been living with that kind of thing for a while, and not everybody can go through that and be like, yeah, I'm super sane, I'm gonna be all cool and shit, and you're gonna have some self-doubts, right? Let's say, for example, you have somebody and trying to be nice to them, but then they fucking hate your guts, and or at least as they appeal to get you, you start to think like, maybe it's me, maybe I'm the one that's all fucked up, maybe I'm the one doing wrong, where it's all just, in the end you realize that might be all you, might not be. Do you mean harm to that person? No, you mean the best thing. So who cares if they hate you? Who cares how they feel about you? It doesn't matter. Like, if I spend my whole life conscious about this and that and having issues with it, I would probably end up fucking learn how to tie a goddamn noose. I'm telling you right now, I was in Boy Scouts too. I knew how to tie some goddamn noose. But it's difficult to live like that. Who wants to live like a miserable human being? Who wants to live like a miserable piece of shit? Because then usually most people become miserable, those same miserable pieces of shit. and then go online and they'll go hyper criticize other people around. You see that happen so often to so many people, especially online. Fuck, you got a keyboard in one hand, mouse in the other. Goddamn, get yourself a fucking knight's helmet, dust the vault, fucking keyboard warrior over here. There's a dime a dozen. It's usually something that happens to people, and a part of the cringy humor. Part of the self-deprecation humor, the self-deprecation is you can make fun of yourself, you can have fun, joke about things. Can they be true? Maybe. Can they be false? No. Can it be half-truths? Possibly. So you can kind of almost lay yourself out there while having some fun with it. So I think it's just one of the better ways to deal with things. Another way is the cringy humor. You ever just have that one person who is like so proper in public? Just, let's say they're going for a, I don't know, an interview with a job, career of the life, they're on their best behavior, the best dress, you know, Sunday best wearing and everything, but then they go home and they become like a cretin. They become literally a cretin who wants to just sit in their pajamas and same underwear for the next few days, just watching Star Wars and just nerdgasming over Star Wars for whoever knows how long, and then have nerdy discussions. Everybody's like that in one way or another. Whether it's about sports, whether it's about games, whether it's about movies, whether it's about whatever. I think everybody has that kind of secret obsession that they would love to nerd over. And then that's where people get real and sometimes cringy. We can't always be proper, so when I'm just cringy out in public, it just makes me feel comfortable. Because then I don't need to keep up some appearance. I need to be some down on the rogue with the sleekest hair, the best shaved facial hair, the best outspoken. You know, with the best ha 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 friendly laugh. No, I can just be myself. Cause fuck whoever thinks anything else about me. I don't care what they think. Just stop caring. I had not only my own critic in my head for all my life. I had a IRL critic, my twin, all my life too. It's still around to this day. So eventually, just learn. Does it fucking matter? Not really. And so why not joke about it? Why not have the cringy jokes? Why not have the you ever seen a couple that they're so into each other, it's just cringy to watch, but they're so lovey-dovey and this and that, and do they want to be cringy just to creep people out? No, they're just being their natural selves. Maybe it's in public, but you know, they're just so into one another. So yeah, I just thought I should share a little bit of that, because I get comments on, oh my god, this guy's so cringy, whatever the fuck. And it doesn't really matter to me, but I thought maybe it'll matter to somebody watching this video. Maybe you guys will find this useful for whatever reasons. Maybe you guys will find this interesting to listen to. And yeah, I mean, let's say you wanted to climb Mount Everest, right? Or it's a bad example and I've been cliche, but let's say you wanted to climb the actual mountain, Everest, and people told you that's a stupid dream. You shouldn't do that. You will never do it. You'll never accomplish it. There's no point in trying. But that's what you want to do. What are two good options? Should you maybe give it a shot and just do what you want to do with your life that you have that one time? Or should you just listen to what everybody else says and just don't pursue it? You know? I don't know. I thought that while playing Combat Rogue, I had so many people tell me you should play Subtlety. But the more people would tell me play Subtlety, the more I wanted to play Outlaw. And the more my twin would tell me I'm cringy, this joke is bad, this is bad, this is bad, the more, I guess, cringy I wanted to be. It didn't stop me. Because what does it matter what other people think? If it stops you from accomplishing what you want to do, who you want to be, what you want to accomplish, well then, other people don't care. But you probably care about your own accomplishments. So just do it you, man. Do you, be yourself. Because if you end up being yourself and end up making, I don't know, videos that you think are funny, videos that you might enjoy, videos that you would probably watch on YouTube, maybe other people will. Because that's what I did. Anyway, you guys have yourselves a great day, night, wherever you're at. Hopefully this wasn't too sappy or too cringy. But yeah, I think I'll see you guys next one. Peace.